Alright, what's up guys? I'm back again, about to show you this game I just played. So it went for 35 minutes, I went 18, 3, and 14. It's a real rank game. The MMR is around Diamond 4. I'll show you how I popped off. So this matchup, Kha'Zix into Qiyana, I really want to avoid him. He is painfully hard to deal with, especially when I'm isolated. There is outplay potential, but like for example, a GP and Vayne are not going to win against a LeBlanc and Draven. Yeah, those were a lot of pings from Gangplank, but yeah, like they won't have much priority. So this is in my head in the beginning, right? Um, so I wanted to avoid him as much as possible, so I started on the same side as him. Normally it'd be nice to do red, but another thing I thought of was Singed has a terrible leash. So I might as well get a leash at blue. This way I can just simply avoid this dude as much as I can. And I'll show you how I avoid him. So I start my blue. I'm just gonna speed up the clear. Yeah, so I clear. Oh, and then my GP gets a first blood, so that helps. Right? Okay. Okay, so level 3 I'm really low, but the rates are where you get a lot of your health back. So you just want to use the grass twice, and then the whatever this is, the mountain, is it? A rock? I think it's a rock. That's what you use here. I use my smite for the red, and I don't have any HP for Krugs, but that's fine. So I knew that Kha'Zix was pathing from red all the way to Scuttle, so I just recall and just go for this Scuttle here. This way, I just completely avoid him. You see, he's just like looking for me, and sure, he can take my Krugs. Okay, he doesn't because of the gank, but I just get this and just immediately come bot. Boom. I get a kill here, so I'm on the board. Singed doesn't even die, and my mid laner is doing really well with this game, so it makes my life a lot easier. But see how I get this scuttle crab here, and then I come for an invade since my mid laner has priority. So at this point, I'm question mark pinging here because Kha'Zix is here. Right? Okay, we have a ward right here. I take his rates. And then let's see what I do next. Okay, I decided to go clear my top side. Reason is, if I go for this Krugs while my bot is gone, there's a huge risk of me dying here. And so I might as well check on my top side camps, and thankfully they are here. So I clear those. I'm low, so I would have to recall after this. Kha'Zix is taking my Gromp. Okay, I come. I loop around, and okay. Let me stop. Let me rewind. So here, I loop around, and I noticed that Gangplank failed to gank here, and the wave is pushing mid. So I immediately come mid. I don't try to come here and try to kill. I would probably die, right? It's not worth risking my life to try to kill maybe like one person, maybe two. Like I don't have flash or anything, and at this moment I only have skirmishers and boots of mobility, so my damage is not that high. So I just decided to farm, which I think is the better solution here. So I get my blue buff here. I keep just clearing, so let's speed up. Okay, path top side. Okay. Yeah, and then right here, I look for a gank mid because LeBlanc was going in, but she caught me. She delayed me because she had her W. So I go for the Scuttle Crab instead. This was my original objective, Scuttle Crab, but then I ganked LeBlanc first because I thought she was going to kill my GP. So I wanted to protect him. Okay, Rumble is pushing hard, so I decide to go top. I don't go for my red. I always look for gank opportunities. I completely fail my. Okay, so here, let me give you the reason. So I'm coming up, right? It's a pretty good gank. I say, okay, ping. Right? I'm coming in. Singe says signals to be careful. So I panic because I think Kha'Zix is here. And I ult immediately, thinking he might be here. You know? So I immediately instinctively use ult to try to get him away. And that just failed miserably. So Kha'Zix gets my Gromp, gets drag. I completely waste my time. But it's fine. I get my Krugs, I get my red. As you can see here, on the minimap. I recall. And then I come back. Okay, at this point, I immediately come bot lane. Now I have a Caulfield's Warhammer. And then we look for a gank. Thankfully, Gangplank had a good ult. We burn Draven's heal, we burn Draven's flash. I ping it here. And I just go back to farming. Okay. So I go get my... Oh, never mind. So here let me rewind. So I'm about to go for my wolves, right? But then I turn because I see Kha'Zix ganking mid. So I always have to help my laner, right? So I try to look for my laner, but he lives, so I just clear some wards. They see that I'm here, and then I loop all the way around and gank bot lane because there's a wave here, and I feel a kill threat. Like there's like a sixth sense when you're jungling, so I just immediately come in, clean up the kill. Okay, I don't know what Vayne does here. We could have just patiently cleared the wave. So here I am crashing the wave, and then I come to follow. Vayne dies, but we do get the kill. I E into a minion, miss my Q, but then I W Q. And that's how we get the kill. So at this point, I'm 3-0, really fed. My top laner got a 1-for-1 with the Kha'Zix. And the CS, even though Kha'Zix stole some of my camps, it's even. Why? Because I've still been farming the laners CS and also my camps. They spawn quite frequently. You can notice that I have 4 camps up, and it doesn't even matter. So we push for a play here. Back. Okay, Vayne does some weird crap here. I go and get my blue buff, and then I immediately come bot lane and get a kill. Okay, let's rewind here. Okay, so I get my blue. I notice that Draven's pushing up. And he has... Oh, he has a 1 ward right here. Really bad wards. He doesn't see me until now. I EQ, ult, WQ. I could have weaved an auto in there, but at that point, like, I don't really need damage. I would have just insta-killed him. 4-0. Okay, I see a ward here. I clear it, and then we also don't see Kha'Zix. But as he's going... We see him because of Vayne, and there we go. I don't know what Kha'Zix was doing here, but yeah, we just get a free kill over there. Okay, I start to path towards my top side. You can notice that dragon is spawning. Okay, so he took my birds. So there's no point going to Krugs anymore. I just go straight to dragon. Kha'Zix is still dead, and then I noticed that LeBlanc had no mana, so there's absolutely no pressure. Right? But I am Qiyana. I'm really bad at clearing solo dragon, so I can't really do it. So you see I hesitate there, and then I decide to just gank bot. I notice that there's a pink ward here, so I just throw out a Q. Poke. No hard engaging. I know that Kha'Zix is going to come here at any second, and don't want to get caught off. You got to play it very safe, very calculated. We're 3,000 gold ahead. I see that my Gangplank is about to finish the turret, so I just wait here to protect him. Okay. And then I start coming back down because I saw Kha'Zix, and then I see LeBlanc coming mid, trying to kill, so I go back, and then I go back. So basically jungling is kind of like babysitting. It's very similar to babysitting. And here we have a ward here, so I noticed that Kha'Zix jumped in. So I'm looking to fight dragon here. Don't get the smite on time. Ult to get him out. Here, Sona lands a really nice ult. And then I think I die here, right? Yeah. So he got a 700 gold shutdown. Unfortunate. They do get the Draven here. Something I could have just done better was give up the dragon. Just because my team wasn't there, and it's just not worth the risk considering I have a 700 gold shutdown, right? Or I could have obviously just gotten the dragon if I was good enough, but I guess I'm not the better jungler. I lost to horny jungler, so who knows. Okay, let's just, no one cares about them. We only care about me. So I get the red buff here, and then I look for top lane gank. Okay, GP ults me, he flashes, and then here I am going, oh okay, I have flash. I'm just gonna flash on him. So this guy baits me, I do kill him, but then I die. Kha'Zix. So that was alright. I mean, I could have actually just went bot and killed him. This Draven plays really stupidly, I would say. But yeah, you notice that Qiyana has wards here, ward here, ward here, ward here. So a good item always is Umbral Glaive for Qiyana. Reason is it helps you to, number one, clear wards, right? So they won't see you in the jungle, and also it's just a all-around good lethality item. You know, 10% cooldown with 50 attack damage. You can just clear all these wards. It helps you with your runes as well. So here I am looking for bot again. Okay. So I was thinking of doing a dive. There's Gangplank here, but we decided not to. Gangplank is low, so I start backing off. I think of trying to go this way, but then it's kind of risky as of this moment. Gangplank is a little low. He did heal a little bit, so I just stay here because I know that Kha'Zix might gank. It's a possibility, so I always try to wait. And also we have Gangplank here, so if they ever try to engage, we can just go in. So in this case, they didn't go in, and I just got a nasty combo. So let's take a look at that. Okay, so this is the setup here. GP is in this tri-bush. We know it's not warded. I'm in here. We're pushing this wave. So I know that once we push this wave, Kha'Zix might look to loop around and gank or gank from the lane. And he is right here. So Vayne gets caught out here. This was a bait. Not really though, because he just played very poorly. So I EQ onto Draven, and then I get a ult. Oh, and then Qiyana even flashed to get into the ult. So yeah, right there, boom. And then with the GP combo, it's just game over. That just set us 5,000 gold ahead. So we get the turret here. I check for Krugs. Don't see it, then I check for red. And guess what? I do see that one. I take Krugs. LeBlanc is pushing mid, so my GP and Sona look to go mid. Sona is a little low, so she does have to be careful. But you'll figure, does Sona live or does Sona die? Put that in the comment section. Alright, let's see. Oh no! She dies. But yeah, I ignore them because I know GP won't die. I get Scuttle, and then my blue is up, so I take blue. It's very good to always take your buffs when they spawn, like on time. That way you can maximize the amount of bars you have. Okay, and GP is a little deep into the jungle, so babysitter Qiyana comes to support him. I have Umbral Glaive, so he won't be able to see me. I see that he wards here, right? But I do see that Draven is pushed up, so I look for the right opportune moment. I say, okay, let's go in. right here. Draven knows he's getting ganked. I land the Q. He flashes. I E onto a minion to get closer to him. But he heals. Right? I don't think I would have killed him completely, but he does use heal and flash. So that's good to know. We do see the teleport here. Question mark pinging that. Dragon is spawning. So I look. I remember the ward is here, so I loop all around. I don't want to get caught here. Right? We look for dragon. And then we notice the Kha'Zix is here, so it's a free dragon. And Janet makes Cloud Dragon alive. You ain't getting that today, honey. Alright. Now that we got dragon, we got some kills, we got Draven's sums. Now it's time to just look for picks. So I still remember there's a ward here, but it's okay. Because he's way too deep in. I W in here. Ult immediately. With Vayne. I just give her the kill. Here. There was no point for me to get the kill there. Alright. Once you see that Janna like W's aggressively like that, you know somebody's in there. So I kinda wait here. Oh, actually, never mind. I am stupid. I shouldn't have done that. Okay. I see the mistake I did here. I should have just waited until Vayne backed as a babysitter. Okay. Well, that's constructive criticism for me to play better. But yeah, I go reset. At this point, I have Umbregrave, and I'm starting to build my Duskbow. Yeah, my team ends here, which is fine. I just come here and try to clear the mid wave. Whenever you have the chance to get lane farm, do it as a jungler. That's how you stay ahead in levels, in CS. In turn, that gives you more power to carry. Okay, I pick up a grass. You should always either pick grass or ice in the initial combo, and then finish them off with the rock. So you see how I'm always hovering grass, because anytime Kha'Zix comes to gank, or not to gank, to engage on me, I can just Q, and he won't be able to see me. Yeah, so I always have grass. Here I hover my Vayne. This time I learned my lesson, I think, and I just wait here because I know my Vayne might get targeted. And what do you know? I see Kha'Zix, and boom, RQ, auto Q. Oh, no, actually, RQWQ is what I did. I didn't auto because I didn't need to. Once you R like that, you have like all the commands. Okay, here Sona makes a good escape. I have ice here to stop her from continuing to go. If I had grass there, she might have actually moved. I was thinking of flashing here, but then I decided not to. My flash is way too valuable to use it on some Janna, right? So I just come here, loop around. I see my Vayne is pushing bot side again, so I hover. I notice that Rumble's here, so I wait. And we get ready to engage here, but wah wah. Vayne condemns. It's fine though. Again, getting grass. Okay, I don't know how much gold I have at this point. But yeah, I did want to back, but then my laners kept pushing, right? So I had to stay just to be there. Okay, we notice that Draven steps forward. I smite him. He doesn't do much damage. I just back out after that. I try to snipe her here. Miss. But we get the kill regardless. See, if I back there, who knows, Draven might have killed them, right? But since I was there to help them, I'd like to say I contributed something. So something I took away from this is that me staying and babysitting my laners really helped to secure the win for us. I got a lot of picks this way. And yeah, from here now we had a nearly 10,000 gold lead. At this point I think I have way too much gold. I should have backed here. Like I should have been backing already. But it's so hard to when your laners are so aggressive and you have to babysit them. I do think I back here though. So before you back, you always get a grass, because when you reset with no element, you get rock automatically. So I just wanted grass, and I get the Dusk Blade, and then I get another Serrated Dirk, and then I back. You see my vision score of 35? It's bigger than my own support. And granted, it's not as good as this guy's support, but I cleared a ton of wards. So here drag spawn, so I immediately path bot, and I decide to flank them. I catch a Janna, but instead Janna flashes, so I kill the block. And then my team stupidly did dragon without me. So yeah. This time I did flash for Janna because she was just annoying me at that point, and I was annoyed that Singe pinged me for challenging Smite when I was simply trying to get a flank here. So we see Kha'Zix here. This ward does see him here. Sono almost dies, but then I burst him with an EQ. Singe pings Baron is alive, so I start pathing topside. I look to get Raptors, I think. What am I doing here? I think I typed something. I don't remember what it was, but yeah. That's fine. I know, again, I noticed that I'm babysitting my laners again. I noticed that GP was overextended, so I hover around. I see Rumble's low, so I engage, burn a flash. So I've been burning a lot of flashes, right? So it's really good setup for in the future when I ult, I can just easily kill them. So this, if you guys didn't know, this ghost, even if it doesn't hit you, it sees. So here I had to be careful not to get stolen. And then I think I recall here. So let's speed it up. Okay, calm down, calm down. Okay. Vayne dies, so we can't do Baron, but at this point, I'm just clearing vision for our team, looking for any flank potential, and then I do see one with the Rumble. So, with the help of Singe, Rumble dies, and we push for top turret. Oh, sorry guys. Alright. So we get the turret, and then that was just beautiful. Okay, we have to see that again. So, it's very important. It's always important to see opportunities, right? That's how you get advantages here. So I noticed Janna and Draven are here, right? So I E onto a minion for the positioning, and then I ult right there for the wall hit. And that guarantees us the Draven. So you always have to look for angles, and your E is perfect for changing angles. We don't have minions here, so I immediately ignore top lane, immediately go mid. My team is a little slow, but that's okay. So here, I don't know why this GP is doing this. This is kind of stupid. But yeah, we start to fight them. I just focus on inhib while my team is slightly ending. And does LeBlanc die? Okay, Singe does that. Okay, so we get inhib, and we should have just backed here. But unfortunately, I did not back. I did a weird thing here. Okay, let's just see my mistake here, because it's just a learning experience. So once we get inhib, I just need to leave. Right? I have a perfect exit here, but I decide to do this and Q him once for negative damage, and because of that, I die. Like, it's just not worth it, right? So don't do. Oh my god, that damage was huge though. But yeah, I should not have done that. I gave a 1,000 gold shutdown to Rumble, which is a very bad thing to do. And this is how, and this is Diamond, so they know how to get Barons. And they knew the opportunity to just get Baron. We were 12k gold ahead, but they get Baron here. GP ints again. So at that point, now we're just 10Ks. They just got 2K in the past 30 seconds. Just from my little mistake there. Yeah. At this point, we're just like, oh no, we're gonna lose. And then, but no. We have so much control right now. I am, at this point, 14, 3, and 10. I'm very fed. There's a drag here, so I decided to do another flank. I know they're still in base, so I put a ward there and wait. I was hoping to one-shot Kha'Zix, but then I saw that he had GA, so I didn't come. Okay, never mind. I did. I'm trolling. I shouldn't have done that. Okay, but I slowly fight. I W grass, Q, wait for cooldowns, and then I keep going. I think I timed this perfectly. Yeah. So we got, so I killed Qiyana here, LeBlanc was here, and then Rumble was here, right? So we got 3 picks here, so we just got the dragon, even though they had Baron. We were just so much more ahead that it didn't matter. So my bot lane is pushing bot, so I'm just waiting to push bot with them. So I'm clearing camps. Okay, let's speed it up. Okay, now here, I wait here just in case Draven... See, I saw Draven was farming here. I thought he would like at least path this way, but I didn't see anything like that. So, that was a failed attempt to try to one-shot a Draven because of his good positioning at that moment. But yeah, they still had Baron, so my team was a little hesitant on engaging here. But Rumble decided to engage. Now, I don't think, yeah, this was definitely not a good time to engage. So, we just wait. And then this was a long wait. Let me fast forward here. Okay, yeah. Now we say we had enough. This Rumble was way too far. Okay, actually, let's do this. See, this Rumble was so greedy. He wanted to kill them. We capitalized on this. We immediately go on this because he wasn't backing, right? This way we just instantly like Diamond at Diamond, like you need to understand that you can get punished for the littlest of things. It's not Challenger, obviously. We make a lot of mistakes, as you can tell, but something like that where Rumble just simply doesn't respect us or Singed. Singed has Righteous Glory. He should know that and not be so far up. But he didn't do that. Now, GP decides to wait here, but I was done babysitting. I wanted to back, get some buffs, so I just recall. Okay, I get some camps here. Okay, and then we start to push mid. So Sona gets one shot here, unfortunately. But there is still the blue buff. So I look for the blue buff. Okay, Singe steals it. And I try to look for a play here. Even though Sona was dead, we could still win. I am 16, 3, and 11. I do a ton of damage to their team. So we wait. And we wait. And we wait. And then, we think we get a pick here, but this mid area is very bad for Qiyana because I can only hit one, right? Let me pause this. So let me explain something. So we could have always engaged here, but I would have to be here in order to flank them and at least get them here. If I came from this way, I would be stuck in a position where I would have to like walk over. It's like very similar to a insect where the guy doesn't even ward hop, he just walks over behind the enemy. Like, that's not good. I always have to find a side flank, right, as Qiyana. So this is what I do here. So I see their mid, and I don't like this, so I start going to the flank, right? And I find these two. I instantly ult. I thought I would get LeBlanc, but I didn't. I just kill Rumble with the final rock. You always want to kill them with rock. And then I try to peel for my 80 carry here. So we do get my 80 carry alive. And we insta-kill. Boom. He just dies instantly. My Cinch dies here and he starts flaming us, even though he was just here while we're trying to protect our 80 carry here. And yeah, he is 2, 2, and 9. I would rather protect him than Cinch. So yeah, we start engaging here. Vayne is not very good, but we save her so many times here. Yeah, and thankfully my entire team was playing well here. So 40 and 17, we finally end the game. So yeah, I ended 18, 3, and 14. This was D4, so not high elo-ish, but pretty good elo to do 18 and 3 on. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed me crushing horny jungler. And yeah, don't subscribe, don't like, and please, I hate you guys.